So the episode began where it left off last week. Carmen and Kandi, they're walking into Mama Joyce's room after Kandi had read Carmen for filth and also exposed all the shit that Don Juan said about Carmen. Kandi decides that this would be the perfect time to go over and talk to for Carmen to go over and try to mend fences with her mama. Why, Candace? Anyway, she goes over there. Mama Joyce is like folding clothes or something. And Kandi decides to leave the room. She was like, okay, y'all talk. Really, Kandi? So they sit down and talk. And Carmen was like, yeah, I think that we need to talk. There's been a lot of stuff going on between us. And we just need to kind of, you know, get along and get it together and move on. And she was like, okay, I'm willing to get through with this with Carmen. But I'm always ready for a good sparring battle. So they basically start talking, and it honestly don't take long for the shit to get heated. Um Mama Joyce was like, Dee's husband said that Todd and Carmen was messing around. Who the hell is D, Joyce? Don't nobody know D. I guess that's like a family friend or something. And Carmen was like, well, you can't believe everything that you hear and all this. And you need to stop telling lies, on me. And I have never lied on you. I have never lied on you. And Carmen was like, yes, you have, because it's a lie. You've been knowing me since I was 12 years old. But I didn't know Todd. And, they was just going back and forth. It was just crazy. Mama Joyce don't really know what the hell going on. She was like, no, hold it. Wait a minute. Because you remember that time when it was you and them and we was at that cooking. No. We was at the beach and that time you had, no. That time we went to the park. Y'all was kids. And you said, and I got Candy's hair. And you said that you wanted Candy's hair. You did say that. Carmen was like, no, I didn't. I don't even know what you're talking about. When I was a child, yeah, we used to borrow each other's hair. Okay, well, don't lie on me then, bitch. You wanted that damn hair. It was just, I was just like, Mama Joyce. What the hell is you talking about? Karma was even damn confused. It was just crazy. Um, the Karma was like, basically, you shouldn't say the things that you say if you're gonna end up regretting it at the end. Just don't be mean, like for what or whatever, and like the things that you said about Sharon. Now you want to feel bad or whatever because she's passed away. Hell, I can't help that the woman passed. Just crazy. So Kandi walks her ass in there. It was just like, hold it, mama, hold it. You need to stop. This is just straight whack. Like, the fact that you think that Karn is sleeping with Todd is crazy. Todd ain't never slept with Carmen. Todd ain't never slept with Carmen. Like, I don't even know what's going on, but you need to get it together, ma. Like, for real. And Joyce was like, Joyce was just looking at her ass. Oh, and Joyce also said that they both shook hands on Karma taking a lie detector test, and Joyce was gonna take one too. I was just like, child. Candy was like, well, first of all, Mama, why does she got to prove anything to you? Like, why? And Joyce was just like, yeah, well, the truth will set you free if you only knew, baby. So Todd came in and Todd was like, look, I swear on my mama, on my mother's grave, that I have never slept with Karma. Now, he said he's never slept with Carmen. He didn't say he never slept with anybody else. I'm putting them past his little short ass. I was standing for Todd at one point, but this recent season of Real Housewives of Atlanta that really wrapped up. A little bit too sneaky for me. Why you like going back and forth to LA? I know that's where your work is, but come on. You don't never want to come home. Barely even want to touch Candace. So a little later on, Carmen go and talk to the aunts, and they sitting around talking, and it's just Carmen was like, look, she talked to Mama Joyce, and they gonna take a lie detector test, and the aunts was like, I don't know why you feel like you have to explain anything to Joyce. Joyce is crazy, and Kane is crazy too. And the Bertha was mostly the one talking, and Bertha was like, it's something that can be said about a mama who want to be so much in her daughter's life. And they show scenes of Mama Joyce and Kandi being together, and that's absolutely true. um Mama Joyce did always want to be up in Candy's business, always wanted to be around her friends, like all that. And it was like, and they also talked about the fact that Mama Joyce had an aneurysm, and they put something in her head or in her brain or whatever. But she has to take medicine or whatever for it, and everything has a side effect. And it was like that could be a lot of the reason why she's probably a little off a rocker. And this very well may be true. We didn't know that. And Aunt Nora, she started crying. She was just like, my baby sister. How can I help my baby sister? She losing it. How can I help her? It just hurts so bad. And Carmen, was sitting there comforting her and all that good stuff. Meanwhile, in the living room, I guess, or on the other side of the cabin, aka cabin, Mama Joyce is talking to Matthew. And Mama Joyce was just like, you know what, Don Juan and Carmen is just so nasty and mean and hateful to people. And Matthew just sitting there like, yeah, they are. They are indeed, yeah. And low key though, I think Matthew can take Don Juan and Carmen. Like, he gets their shade and everything. Like, he understands it. He's low key trying to take their job and everything. And if he won it, then hell, he's good at what he do. So shit. Um, they talking back and forth, and Matthew is glad that he got somebody on his team. But Mama Joyce is a flip flop Matthew, so I don't know. Mama Joyce is like, anytime you need something, call me, baby. I got you. It's like, child, it's the wrong person you need in your contacts, Matthew. I'm telling you. Um, so Bertha, Nora, and Todd, they decided to go to the weed factory, or what they thought was probably just gonna be, like a a display of weed in the ground and all that. And they was gonna take pictures, or I don't know, maybe they thought it was a plant or something where they grow weed, or whatever. But it was just pretty much some store that just sold all different kinds of weed, and also other stuff. And so they went in there and they found out that a gram was like $18, $17. And Bertha was like, you know what? If I paid, if I had to pay that much for weed, I think I'd quit. I think I would quit too, Bertha. I feel you on that. It's hot. It was like, look at all these damn people going in there. I bet they ain't even paid they damn rent. The aunts are hilarious. I live for the aunts. The aunts are definitely warming up to Todd, or have warmed up to Todd way before Mama Joyce have or ever will. They was like, you family now, and Todd was like, that's nice because they all I got right now because my mama is passed away and everything. And I do think that's genuine. That's a very sweet thing, and nice thing that they're going through. So it's nice to see that little bonding moment. Um, and of course, Aunt Nora's famous line: "They selling weed like they selling chicken." um. Okay. Mama Joyce, Kandi, Kayla, with the E, and what's that child's name? Riley. Why do you have to do this? And why do you have to do that? And they're all going have their snowshoes on. They're walking around in the snow. They hit Mama Joyce with the snowballs. It was like, get her ass, get her. Um, so we get later on to the night. No, before that, Don Juan, Common, and Matthew, Jacob, John, shouts out to Joy, or whoever his name is. They sitting in around and talking, and Matthew comes in, and Don Juan and Carmen have been very hateful and mean to Matthew. For no reason, way before they even got to know him. They was being very shady. Don Juan's still very shady. Don Juan needs some dick. That's what Don Juan needs. He's just been hateful for too long. He might be messing with that other guy that works with Kandi, them, the kind of dark skinned guy. What's his name? Brandon, Corey. Anyway, he was talking to him on the computer before Matthew and them walked in. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I could be wrong, but if I am, who cares? Whatever. So they sitting around talking, and Carmen was like, and Todd was like, "Look, you work for Todd's little mom and shop business. You know, this is the empire that we work on. I'm her general manager. Carmen is the assistant, just like you. I don't walk around carrying bags. That's what I want you to understand. You know, and we go back and forth. That's our relationship and all that. But it wouldn't be that way if you didn't start it, Don Juan. I don't remember Matthew coming for you first, really. I mean, he make little smart comments every once in a while, but y'all wasn't doing anything. So what's the big deal? Now Don Juan have done a whole lot for Kandi in the past, and it's been very successful. Don Juan is great at what he do, but Common, yeah, question marks all across the board. So they basically said, he tried to hug him. They act like they ain't want to hug him. I was just like, y'all stop. They was really showing out. So they get to the whole night scene. This is the end of the trip. Bertha bonded out. She's sick of the ass and she's ready for them to go. So Riley and Kayla come up with the game. We're gonna make s'mores for y'all. And so they decide to make s'mores, and Carmen gets up and was like, "I'm gonna make something sweet for you, Mama Joyce." Oh, you're so kind. I was like, I can't. But they come up with this game where we, let it burn. Any kind of drama that we have with anybody, put it in the fire and let it go. Um, Kayla's was the most heartfelt. She said, "I forgive Mama Joyce for all the things she said about my daddy and my grandmother, and I see a big improvement. That makes me feel great." Kandi started crying. Everybody started crying. It don't take much for Candi's family to start crying. They all got the same nose, if y'all noticed that. Um, what else happened? Todd, he got up. He was like, "Mama Joyce has been rough, and I hope we can move on." Carmen gets up and talk about Mama Joyce. She started to get emotional. "I want us to move on from this." And Mama Joyce gets up. "Well, let me get off here." And they start talking, and she apologized to Carmen. She said that she has two beautiful granddaughters now. She's gonna try to work on just being a granddaughter and just being a good daughter. But even Kandi said that herself. Who the hell is gonna believe that? Pork and Winnie's got up and she apologized for the situation that happened with Todd, which wasn't that deep, but whatever. Um, Kandi said that she's gonna be better to her employees and just be a better person. I'm assuming, or daughter, or mother, whatever. Um, is that it, you guys? Who else got up? Matthew got up and he said that he wanted, to just let the shade go and let's build the Todd and Kandi empire together. And they didn't say nothing. They really don't like Matthew. I like Matthew. I don't see no issue with it. He's a little shady boots, but Don Juan and Carmen are extremely shady, like to him from the very beginning. So I mean, if you give me a pie full of shit, what do you think I'm gonna bake you back? I mean, come on. You might bake me a pie full of horse shit. I'm gonna bake you a pie full of cow shit. I mean, either way, it's gonna be shit. Okay. I had no idea that this was the season finale. Like just 4 episodes, really, Kandi. I love Candi's family. This is very entertaining. I love these little specials. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at It's Kingsworld on Twitter. Chase Kingsworld on Facebook. At It's Kingsworld on Instagram. All the good stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. This was Kandi's ski trip. Season finale is over with. So sad. Wish she had more episodes like her wedding, but whatever. See you guys soon. Bye bye.